host, Jesse. Welcome to the Golden Army Fitness Kitchen. And today we have two amazing, incredible artists, starting with Montria and Kafele. Okay guys, now we got you guys warmed up. We not only play music and sing, we also cook healthy meals. So today we have two amazing female chefs. The first one is head chef Sandra Lee, and the next one is sous chef Alicia Lee. So Sandra Lee, could you explain to us how we cook this meal and what it's going to be?
Okay, so first we're starting off with vegan white bean and kale soup, which consists of kale, of course, white beans, celery, onions, and carrots. And then next, I'm making vegetarian lasagna, which I'm going to be making homemade cashew ricotta cheese out of cashews, but also consists of mushrooms, broccoli, and carrots, and also vegan mozzarella shreds.
Woo, I love it.
Now we're going to start to make the vegan white bean and kale soup. So now Alicia's starting the olive oil, and we're going to add onions, celery, and carrots, which we're going to saute until it gets nice and tender. So now, after 5 minutes, the vegetables should be very tender, and now we can add the rest of the ingredients to make the soup. So now the next thing we're going to add is the white beans. Tomatoes, can of crushed tomatoes, or you can either use diced tomatoes. Then we add vegetable broth. Which is 4 cups of vegetable broth. And then we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes until everything cooks. You got to let it boil first and then it'll simmer for 10 minutes. It's a very easy soup to make and it's very delicious. So after that, we're gonna add seasonings to it. So we're gonna add salt. I use Himalaya salt because it's the best salt to use. So I'll put like a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm gonna add a quarter of a teaspoon of red pepper. Oh, but I forgot one important ingredient, the garlic. So I'm gonna add 5. Well, I usually use like jarred garlic because the garlic is easier to use, but you can use like 5 cloves of garlic. So 5 cloves of garlic is like a half a teaspoon of the jarred garlic that you find in the store. So that's 2. And 5. And that's it. So you let this boil down, let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll add the main ingredient of the soup. So once this boils, put the lid on it, let it boil, and simmer for 10 minutes. And that's it. Thank you. Now we're going to show you how to make ricotta cheese made out of cashews. So now we're going to start off with a cup and a half of cashews that we soaked for 2 hours in water. So we pour this in the blender. Along with a half a cup of spring water. So I already have some spring water already set aside. We're going to squeeze a whole lemon. But you could also use apple cider vinegar if you want to. but we like lemon juice. Now we're going to add a half a cup of onion powder, a teaspoon of salt. Sometimes it calls for sea salt, but I'd rather use Himalaya salt. And a teaspoon of black pepper. There's another optional ingredient we can use, which is called nutrition yeast, which makes it cheesy, but we don't have to do this for this recipe right today. So now we're going to blend this up, and you'll be amazed how it's going to make the cheese. Oh, also, sorry, I forgot, 1 clove of garlic. So now Kiara's going to blend it up for me. Starting to make the cheese and stuff, the ricotta cheese. Turn it up a bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to mix it up a bit. Just to make sure everything is incorporated. Get this, scrape the sides of the blender. Scrape everything in. That's perfect. And then we're going to mix it some more. Quick and easy to make. Nice, turn it off. And we should have the consistency of cheese. So the end result is homemade cashew ricotta cheese. Woo! And it's dairy free. A lot of people can't do dairy. But this is amazing. You can make your own dairy-free ricotta cheese. It will thicken up in the refrigerator, and you realize it becomes a consistency. So right now it's a little thin, but you put it in the refrigerator and it will thicken up.
Now we're going to continue the white bean kale soup. So we have this simmered down for 10 minutes. We're going to add in the kale. Ooh, I'm spilling some kale. Got enough in the pan. So now the kale will cook down and be wilted for about an additional 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to keep it covered on a low flame. Then next we'll be able to show you the finished product.
So now I'm going to start the lasagna. Now we have olive oil already heated up in the pan. I'm gonna add onions. Broccoli, which is already chopped up. Carrots, diced carrots, all of that. And then baby Bella mushrooms. Now when you go vegan with mushrooms, mushrooms is really like a meat of the dish. It makes it very hearty. So rather than using ground beef or ground turkey, you can use baby bella mushrooms. So we're going to saute this down for about 5 minutes until everything gets soft. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Very colorful.
Also, we have another sous chef here, Kiara, with her mom, Sandra Lee.
Hey, how are you?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank
We love
you.
these healthy, delicious vegan meals. We want to see you guys again. Please watch these amazing 3 ladies, the Lee ladies actually, and they will be coming to a kitchen near you on the Gold Army Fitness tip. Thank you.
So now the vegetables have cooked down to the point where they're tender. Now I'm going to add a jar of marinara sauce to prepare lasagna. Sometimes we need to add a little more, so I have another jar here just to make it look a little thicker. And that's perfect. And then we add some seasonings. I'll add a little garlic. Some pink Himalaya salt. Black pepper. Italian seasoning. And a little bit of red pepper. Not too much because we don't want it too hot. Then we mix this up and let it simmer for at least like maybe 10 minutes just to incorporate all the ingredients in. And then we'll show you how to assemble the lasagna.
amazing artists out on their social media. And remember, the better use with us. Let's go.
I'm taking my freedom, put it on the shelf, put it on my chain, wear it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. It won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. I'm holding on to my freedom. They can't take it from me. I was born into it. It comes naturally. I'm strumming my